Hello, hello, it's Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts, and I am back to do the junk journal tag a day. And I'm catching up from yesterday because I missed yesterday because I was out at appointments all day long. So today I'm going to do the water scene, and this is for yesterday the 22nd. And today is Doodle Day. So right now we're going to doodle around and see if we can get one of these done for you. Now this is the one I did for me. I have a seahorse that swims on his card, on his tag. So let's see if we can make another one, and I'll show you how I did this and made it so it won't come out or go, come out of its place. Pretty easy, a lot of fun. Great idea with grandkids to have them make these. So the first thing I did was I have this sticker book, Atlantis. I love these books like this. This one is a Castle Point book, and it's Sticker Studio Atlantis. It has all kinds of sea life in it, and I have used it quite a bit. But it has a lot of seahorses in it, and I really wanted to do seahorses on this ocean one because I love a seahorse. And there's plenty in here. So that is the first thing I did, is I took one of these off and I put it on a piece of scrap paper. You can see here I cut it out. I didn't cut it exactly like it was because this one had spines and spikes all over it, and so I just kind of cut around it, and he's just as happy. Really, he really is. See him smiling? Yes, he is. So I just stuck him on here. That just stiffens him up a little bit. And the next thing I did was I set him off to the side so I wouldn't ruin him. And then I cut a piece of scrap paper about 4 inches wide. Yes, it's a really wide tag, but it has to be so the fish can move around on it. So let's see, about 4 inches wide. Would put it right there. Oh, well, we're going to have to go a little further. I don't want to get the fish's nose. I don't mind cutting off well, let's see, how tall is it? Maybe we don't need to worry about the fish. No, of course not. I'm going to measure this card on there, and then I will tell you how tall it is. Right there. And where is that mark? Right over there. Okay, I'm going to go right about here. I am going to have to cut this off because I'm going to have to use this other piece. Sorry, little fishy. Oh, so sorry. But you're still swimming. Okay, so 4 inches. Right here. And then we need to cut this one at 4 inches. And this is the back. Okay. Now, we have our front and our back, and we have an extra piece for another tag. And then this one here, I am going to cut. I need a long piece in here, inside. So I'm going to take this and go right here, like that. And then I'm going to carefully fold this in half because I need to use it. We need to fold it over, and we're going to strengthen it up by gluing it down to itself. Oops. let's do that first. Oh dear, it's crooked. Guess that's okay. Crooked's okay. Now if you want to fold it neater, you can, you know, fold it over twice and, you know, hide this seam if you want. It wasn't that important to me. You know, if I were making this to sell, then yes, I definitely would do that. So I'm just going to glue the whole back. So I'll tell you the truth here, I'm not supposed to be using my arm at all for this. I said, well, that's my job. And they're like, you're going to have to take a break from your job. And I'm like, I don't know if I can do that. Because, you know, when you're a crafter, it's hard not to craft. But I've been taking it easy. That's why I wasn't here yesterday. I was taking it easy after my appointments and being a good girl. Okay. Hang on to this one, let it dry. Put it over there. Okay. So this is the back and this is the front. So on the front here, we need to cut a couple of slits for our seahorse to do some wandering around. So I took a blade knife and you know, there was no rhyme or reason. I cut these up pretty high. I'm going to cut this one down just a little lower. And I'm going to cut side to side, but I'm going to leave about a 1/2 inch on each side. Okay? See? About a 1/2 inch on each side. Now I'm going to go up a couple of inches. Let's see. Let's go up. I'm going to go right to there. And that is 1 full inch, 1 and about 1 1/4 of an inch. And I'm going to cut the same line, or about the same curve in it. It does not have to be exact. It doesn't have to be 3 inches, or 1 inch to 1 inch, and 1 inch to 1 inch. It can be 3/4 of an inch to, you know, 1 1/2 inches. That's up to you. But don't cut any closer than that 1/2 inch. Well, I've got about 1/4, but don't cut any closer to the edge than that. Okay? Now, I do want to take some of the salty ocean this time. I didn't do it last time. And I want to put it here. And I'm going to put it up here. And it's okay if it's messy. It's ocean. Good heavens. The ocean's a messy place. Well, it looks awful pretty, doesn't it? So I guess it's not too messy. Depends on where you are, I guess. Okay, we're going to go around the edges too. Next we're going to go around our pretty little seahorse. Now it may not take to ink very well with its shiny edges, because it is a sticker, and you know stickers are a little bit shiny. Okay. All right. Now we have our seahorse. And we have our slits. Now we need this to go up in here. So it's going to go under, over, under. Yes, that's going to stick up for a moment. Not long. And we're going to put this in there nice and evenly. And now we're going to put some of these glue dots on it so that it can't go through all the way. Either way, you know, we're going to fix that anyway, but anyway, glue dot. Wish I could find my bigger glue dots. So, I'm going to put 1. I put 6 on the other one. Now, I don't know if this needs 6. 6 is kind of nice, but I don't know that 6 is necessary. Maybe if I put them closer together, 6 is necessary. Now, you don't want your glue dots sticking over the edge there, because it'll cause a problem. There to there, there to there, there to there. I think I like it this way. I get a little more movement with just 4 dots. Let's see if 4 dots will hold it. Okay. Whoops. Now I want it so that his tummy kind of covers this area. You know what I mean? And we're going to put some glue on here because we want him to stay in place. And make sure his little belly covers the area pretty good. Okay, now you're going to need to let that dry a little bit because it will slide all around on there, but you do want to make sure it's even. Now, one thing you can do right now, or you could have done before, I should say, is you could have glued some little fish under him so that they move with him, under his underside. That's something you can do to change it up a little bit. You could put something up here so it moves with him. A school of fish following him, something like that. Okay, let's let that dry for a moment. And let's get our whale tail. And we're going to punch out a whale tail for the base down here. There we go. There we go. And we know our whale tail can go right about here. Right about here. So let's put our ink on. And we won't cut our corners until we put the backing on it. Just wanted to kind of get around that area. Okay, yep. I'm going to fold my whale tail over. Going to give it some ink. So they did say that I need to find a different position to craft in, like maybe I need to be standing instead of sitting. Now, I used to craft standing up all the time. In fact, I had to teach myself how to sit and craft. So, you know, maybe I have to go back and teach myself to stand and craft. They said that might help to kind of change things up a little bit. Okay, so put your whale tail on there. That just gives you something to hold on to. You could put a circle there if you wanted. You could put something that actually matched up to here. And then, you know, made the rest of the tag. But that is a part of your base pocket or something that moved. Okay, Now, move this all the way up, like so. No, move it all the way down, like so. And we're going to take this piece right here and we're going to fold it over. Let's see if that's right. Okay, we can fold it over further. Here we go. So I'm folding it over. Now this was a 12-inch piece, remember, and I cut off the bottom. So now this piece is, I moved it clear down to the bottom of the whale tail, 10.5 inches long. 10.5 inches long. I cut it about 1 inch wide and folded it to 1/2 inch and glued it. And now I've got 10 inches, and at the top I'm going to fold this down, and that is almost 2 1/8 of an inch. What you want, it depends on where you have cut these slits. This needs to fold over here, just to fold over. That's all. That is the thing that catches this. I'm going to have to fold it down further, so let's go 1 inch. Let's go almost to here. Reason is, see, now I can come all the way up. Before I couldn't. So it can be folded quite a ways here, as long as it has the movement. This is just, it solely catches it in case those dots fall off, so that this whole thing doesn't fall out. So it's going to stay right in there, just like so. Oh, my little thing down here is crooked. I'm going to straighten that out. Okay, now let's glue our backing on right here. This little crabby guy. Do we want the crabby guy? Or do we want the pearls with a half-cut whale? Let's go this way with the crabby guy. I feel bad about the whales. Cut the belly off of the whale. Okay. This glue is going to go right along the edge. A little bit more right there on that corner because we have to cut that corner, remember? But the rest of it is going to go right along the edge, down each side. Remember, you have a 1/2 inch of space here on each side. And then you're going to come in just slightly, 1/2 inch on each side. And that's just to make sure this stays inside of here and doesn't break off. So carefully line that all up. Don't catch any of this in the glue. Make sure it is out of the glue completely. Otherwise you're going to be very disappointed when you go to move your little character around. He doesn't move. Okay. Let's see. Swimming, swimming over the ocean blue. I am a sea dragon. Who are you? There we go. Look at that. 2 sea dragons. Now let's cut our little corner here. Like I said, I'm cutting my own corners this time. The reason I'm doing that is because I wanted a deeper cut on such a big tag. There you go, and you can put your tag in there if you like. And so you can see this one stays down below this line and the other one goes above the line. So it's up to you how you want to make them. There we go. Cool. And you can put some little pearls in here. Let me grab some pearls. Let's see. Pearls, pearls, pearls. I know it has some pearls. I mean, there's these kind of pearls if you want to use those on there. Here's what I'm looking for right here. Some little pearls. There could be some little pearls on the bottom of the sea. Why not? Big pearls or little pearls? Big pearls. We want big pearls. So let's put some pearls down here. They're not even in a shell anymore. They're just pearls in the sea. How about that? They're not even in a clamshell. Oops. There. A couple of pearls in the sea. And what else? Well, we could put some little sea bubbles in. Let's see what we have. Here's a little blue sea bubble. Let's put it up here. Get rid of some of this extra glue. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 1. There's 2. Three. And 4. So you could put those wherever you want. It looks like it needs some more over here and some more over there. But they're little enough. These are Pink Fresh Studio. I got them at scrapbook.com. But let's see. Really need to get my tweezer out here. There it is. Squish it into the glue. There we go, see? Very cool. So it just puts some nice little bubbles in. There we go. What do you think? And then, of course, you might want to do the same thing to this guy. Put some little pearls and stuff in there for him. I'm not going to right now, but I did want to get this done and show it to you. That's for sure. And so, let's take this and put it behind here. This, can you see it okay that way? Oh, let's see. Oh, I know what it needs. Oh, it's kind of crooked there. See that? Well, let's just cover it up with some salty ocean for now. I'm not going to trim it right now because it's still a little damp. Go around the edges. You can write on the front or the back of these. These can also be put right in on your page and glued down on so many sides, 3 sides. And then you can still move this up and down while it's in your book. What do you think? Some very cool ideas, huh? So there we go. Sea Dragon 1, Sea Dragon 2. Do you want to see them on here better? Would that be better? And there we go. I hope that I wasn't too off of camera here. I should have kept that way out like that. Okay, so here we go. Sea Dragon 1. He doesn't move very much because I put 3 rows of dots under him. If I took 1 row out, he would move better. This one moves a lot better. So there you go. So go make yourself some fun cards that do some action paction cards, and have a great day. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow. Hope you all have a great day. Bye.